Hey footy fans, another ripper round of football, a jam-packed round, and the Pies losing to the Bombers on Friday night 80-92. Well, those Pies, they're starting to fall into a bit of a rough patch, the reigning premiers. Concerning times for them. A nice performance by those Bombers. The Pies, you have to say they're slowly falling off, and they really have to respond as soon as possible in their next game, which I'll talk about later on in the recap. For the Bombers, on the other hand, they're in good form. They're certainly cementing themselves in that top four, and hopefully they can, finish off the season strongly so they stay there and, head into the finals on a high. On Saturday, my Roo boys got the job done against the Suns 87-83. They hold on. Paul Curtis had some solid moments. Harry Sheezel was there. Colby McKercher had a ripper game. He had 37 disposals. Everyone chipped in for North. I was nervous in those dying stages. I thought, are they going to blow this one? I just had flashbacks to when we played the Pies and we lost in a very close situation like that. But the Roos were good enough to hold on, and I'm so proud of them. The Suns, well, their losing streak on the road continues. They cannot win away from home. And Damien Hardwick, after this game, with some stern words, that's for sure. For his team, he was not a happy man. And the Suns have got a lot of work to do. Port Adelaide smashed the Dogs 102-54. All smiles for Ken Hinkley. A dominant win for the Power. They were dominant from the start, and the Dogs just couldn't get themselves into the contest. The Cats beat the Hawks at the Cattery. The Cats too good at home. The Hawks, they were missing a couple stars in Jack Ginnivan and James Sicily, and they just couldn't manufacture, a consistency to keep up with this Cats side at GMHBA Stadium. The Giants beat the Blues 116-104. The Blues started so well, really well. I thought, this could be a blowout victory for them. But the Giants fought back. They didn't give up. It was a brilliant win. That tsunami definitely got the Blues on Saturday night. They're turning their season back on track, the Giants. So good on them, Adam Kingsley and his side. And look, for the Blues, on the other hand, a learning curve, that's for sure. They need to bounce back next round. Fremantle beat the Tigers 105-54. That was expected. On Sunday, the Demons beat the Eagles 112-58. A strong win by those Demons. And, a few positives to come out of that win. A variety of players chipping in and having a nice game. The Saints beat the Swans 84-82. Another upset for this season. The Tigers beat the Swans, Freo beat the Swans, and now the Saints have beat the Swans. The three most unpredictable teams, if you ask me. And if you want to make it four unpredictable teams, North Melbourne, let's do this next round. Let's beat the Swans on the road. It could happen. I can't see it happening. I think the Swans will bounce back. But you never know what the Roos have in store. For the Saints, it was a very nice win because the Swans turned it on in that second quarter. And you thought, the Swans are going to wrap this one up. They're going to, run rings around these Saints. But for the Saints to keep up and have that mindset to not give up and, fall under the Sydney Swans pressure that was applied, I thought it was brilliant. And because the Saints, I guess, were competitive, the Swans ended up just stopping and, lost their dominance, lost their control, and the Saints hold on in a very special victory. So, well done to the Saints. The Swans, on the other hand, we said it the other week on the recap, are they peaking too early? That's circulating everyone's minds at the moment. I still think that they're a strong side. They've definitely got the talent there. But it's just concerning how they're coughing up these games against these unpredictable sides who they should be beating and beating well. The Lions beat the Crows 97-86 at the Gabba. Lachie Neale, 3 goals, 36 disposals. Definitely 3 Brownlow votes for him in this game. Good effort by the Crows. They fought till the end, but the Lions just too strong. A couple players finding themselves in hot water after this round. Isaac Rankin handed a 4-match ban after a heavy hit on Brandon Starcevic. And also Isaac Heaney copping a suspension as well, and that puts his Brownlow hopes in serious doubt. I think they're heading to the tribunal. Look, you want my opinion, even if he did have a season without getting suspended or whatever for Isaac Heaney. I still think he wouldn't have won the Brownlow. I think there's a variety of teammates who would have taken votes of him, like Blakey, like Warner, like Goulden, Grundy at times, and a couple others. He's in a jam-packed team of talent, and I just think he would have had votes taken off him either way by his teammates. Anyway, moving on to the all-important segment here on the recap, Isaac's GMP of the round. Let's get into it. My goal of the round goes to a Brisbane line. It goes to Kai Lohmann. Through traffic, composed, managed to get through and managed to get the right angle on the football. He got it home for 6. That's the most important thing. And he just made it look pretty from a very tight angle. What a season he's having, Kai Lohmann. And he's definitely been a crucial part of this Lions side. My mark of the round goes to a giant, and a giant leap it was. Jesse Hogan. Not only was he a powerful force, in attack for the Giants, but this grab was gold. It was clean. He went straight up there, stud straight into Akers' back. Ouch, that would have hurt, but my gosh, it was a good grab. He just stood up there and went back, kicked the goal. Brilliant work, Jesse Hogan, take a bow. My player of the round goes to one of my Roo boys, and it goes to Luke Davies-Uniacke. 1 goal, 30 disposals, 4 marks, 3 tackles, 9 clearances, 5 inside 50s, 439 metres gained, 7 score involvements. Look, as I mentioned earlier, a variety of Roo boys chipped in and had a solid game. But Luke Davies-Uniacke, there was one moment, and I know it was the behind he scored. It was late in that fourth quarter. Although he missed the shot and it went through for a behind, what I loved about that play was he tucked the ball under the arm. He took the game on. He had the confidence and courage, and he wanted to carry this team on his back. And that is a leader. And that is a player who, when the Roos eventually have their, good times and are on the rise, that's the player who, you'll reflect on and say he was there since day one. He was there in the toughest times of this team, and he was consistent. He gave it his all, and he was loyal to the core for North Melbourne. A great game by Luke Davies-Uniacke and a good win for my Roo boys. Who cares that we're off the bottom of the ladder and we won't get the number 1 draft pick? I want to play to win. I want to play for the shin bone of spirit, and that's exactly what I saw on Saturday. I'm so proud of them. The next round starts on Friday night. The Pies and the Cats at the MCG for a Friday night classic. I can't wait. It's going to be a great crowd. It's going to be a great game. And I've got the Pies by 19 points. As always, you got to love footy.
If you like that recap, make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment down below your thoughts on the previous round, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And for more of my content, make sure to follow my Facebook page and also my Instagram page. Plenty of more sports updates on there.